Bend, Indiana. At South Bend Cubs hosting the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. First of two we'll be seeing with the Timber Rattlers here. A nice little view down through this kind of park promenade, something like that here. Got some apartment buildings on both sides. Let's go inside and see if we can do some autographs. Four Winds Field, South Bend, Indiana. I didn't get a chance to show my food, but fortunately Aaron has basically gotten at least part of the same thing that I got. I got the Chicago dog and the opponent dog, which is what you're seeing right here. Aaron Littleton, what is on the opponent dog?
The opponent dog is, what's that, the Snake Rattler dog or something like that? I don't know. We'll get the actual name in the write-up, don't worry. But so it is a hot dog. It's got jalapenos on it. It's got cheddar cheese. It's got jalapeno cream cheese, and it has got bacon. Did I say bacon? Jalapenos, all that. All that's on it. So yeah, it's pretty fantastic. It is falling apart. It is disintegrating in my hand almost immediately. But other than that, flavors are awesome. Yeah, definitely would order again. And it was only $8. So if you're out in South Bend here in the immediate future, check this out for sure.
And they take cash as well, which is a little bit of a shocker there. So overall, Aaron, what's the grade that you'd give this one, being halfway through on it?
I'm going to go the highest grade of the trip so far. Okay, not that there have been many, but I'm going to go A for the Rattler dog here. Fantastic.
There you go. So there's our food for this one. And like I said, I tried that out too. I have to agree with that A on there. The Chicago dog was decent as well. I'm actually joined by one of our TTM listeners here, Gabe Porras, is out here with us. So, Gabe, good to have you out here and everything. But any thoughts here on South Bend's Park? I mean, this is our first trip out here. I know you've been here a couple times, but let's just get some of your thoughts here.
Yeah, I really like coming here. Got a great atmosphere. They got great food options, great beverage options. Graphing's usually pretty good before and after. One of my favorite places.
So there you go. So yeah, once again, South Bend, Indiana. We'll get some play-by-play here in a bit. Cade Snell takes first pitch ball here in the bottom of the fourth inning. South Bend Cubs up by a 2-1 score here on the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. And it's quickly 2-0. Snell hitting .238 on the season. 2 home runs. He's driven in 36. Swings at this one, fouls it off. It's 2-1. 94 miles an hour on the pitch. It's Josh Knoth on the mound here for Wisconsin. 5.40 ERAs at 56 pitches so far. This one's hit on the ground toward the second baseman. Throw to first is in time. There's one away.
Third baseman, number 24, Matt Hallback.
So Matt Hallback to the plate, the third baseman. Hallback on the year is a .255 hitter. 6 home runs, 43 RBIs. Infield and outfield both playing straight away. Takes first pitch ball high. Middle infield on the cut of the grass at the outfield. Knoth looks in. Now winds and fires. Hit foul. Down the right field line. It's 1-1. Bullpen's on the field here in South Bend, Indiana. You'll see all of the Cubs pitchers down here. Over on the far side there, the Wisconsin bullpen. 1-1 delivery. Drops in but high. It's 2-1. 81 miles an hour on that Knoth curveball. Knoth's 2-1 delivery comes in high. It's 3-1. 2-1 our score. Cubs on top. 2 runs, 4 hits for them. 1 run on 5 hits for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. Knoth looks in, now delivers. Comes in low, ball 4.
That's another Zolman's and Monteith. That's one for Fire.
So 1 out base runner here for the South Bend Cubs.
And brings up the catcher number 21, Logan Poteet.
So we had catcher Logan Poteet to the plate. Got him pre-game to sign a card. He was the 6-spot one that I could not remember. Poteet on the year, a .216 hitter, 1 home run, and 6 RBIs in limited action. As the first pitch comes outside, ball 1. And suddenly Knoth having some trouble finding the strike zone. Ground out and a walk so far here in this inning as we are in the bottom of the 4th. Knoth comes set. He kicks and fires. This one's fouled straight back, 1-1. Both the Cubs runs came in the 2nd inning. Timber Rattlers got on the board in the top of the 1st. Knoth looks over, throw to first. Diving back safely was Hallbach. Quick look around the ballpark here for you as well before we wait for the next pitch. Knoth comes set. The delivery. Changeup taken for a ball. It's 2-1. Curves and changes coming in the low 80s here for Knoth as fastballs have been riding mid-90s. Knoth delivers inside, and it's 3-1. Back-to-back 3-ball counts here. First one resulted in the walk to Hallbach. Now he's trying not to lose Logan Poteet as we get some action down here in the South Bend bullpen. Pitch comes outside. Ball 4, and so we'll put runners at first and second on back-to-back walks. We'll get a quick conference out of the mound as the pitching coach comes for a visit along with the catcher. Notice across the street there, they've got the rooftop viewing spots there on 2 of the buildings here, similar to what's across the street from Wrigley Field. South Bend Cubs are, of course, the Chicago Cubs AAA or A-ball high A affiliate. Conflict mound comes to an end, so we'll do this again. Runners at first and second this time. Michael Hallquist to the plate. Hallquist, the second baseman here tonight, batting .204 with 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Runners at first and second here, moderate lead for both. So take a short walk back there, at least down second. Hallbach at second, Poteet at first. As Knoth looks in at Hallquist. The set and the delivery, and again coming outside. 9 balls and 2 strikes over his last 11 pitches. And having some trouble with the signals, they'll go and quickly meet at the mound there. Knoth at 68 pitches right now here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 5.36 ERA for him on the season at this point. Looks like they're on the same page now as Knoth will look in. Comes set, and the 1-0 pitch to Hallquist is again low, 2-0. No action just yet over across in the Wisconsin bullpen. A couple players, though, starting to get loosened up to possibly start throwing. And finally gets one over the plate. It's 2-1. First and second, 1 out. The 2-1 delivery to Hallquist. Curveball comes across high before dropping down. 3-1 once again. So 3 batters in a row. He's gone to a 3-1 count. Walked the first 2. Hawkwood's got to be looking for something good to hit right here because he does not want to walk him loaded with 3 in a row. Knoth comes set. Now the delivery. Checks his swing. Did he go? He did not, and so that is going to load the bases. 3 walks in a row after a ground out to start the inning. This has all been with kind of the bottom half of the order here for the Cubs. Michael Carrico now coming to the plate. Carrico, normally catcher, playing first base tonight, hitting 111 on the year. So he's walked the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Now Carrico up with bases loaded. And the first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0, and he has nowhere to put him. Carrico, I believe it said, had 1 homer and 6 RBIs since being moved up from the Myrtle Beach squad. As this pitch comes inside, fakes a throw back to third, nobody there covering. And it's 2-0 here on Carrico. Excuse me, 1 homer and 4 RBIs since being called up. 595 OPS here for Carrico. Now struggling here in the bottom of the 4th as he comes set. Quick check the runners, now delivers. Inside, coming to throw that back foot, and it is 3-0. And Knoth has just lost it. Now they're going to start scrambling to get that bullpen up and going. As you see, there's some action going on over there on the other side of the diamonds. No place to put him, 3-0. Now set, now delivers. Ball 4, 4 walks in a row, and in comes a run. 3-1 now, the South Bend Cubs leading this one. I've got 2 cards with Josh Knoth. I was hoping to get signed after the game, but the way this is going so far, I may be better off waiting until Tuesday to get those. Back to the top of the order is Kane Kepley to the plate. Center fielder here for them tonight. Kepley on the year is a .253 hitter with 5 homers, 47 RBIs, and a golden opportunity to add to those totals right here. As it takes the first pitch strike. Four walks in a row this inning for Knoth. He comes set and delivers. The 0-1 pitch comes in high, 1-1. Josiah Hartshorn waiting on deck here for the South Bend Cubs. Knoth comes set. The pitch. Way high, trying to overthrow it a bit there, it seems. 94 miles an hour on that, and it's 2-1. Once again, as I said, action down there in the Wisconsin bullpen. A set by Knoth. 2-1 delivery. Catch the corner, it's 2-2. First battle he's gone 2 strikes on here in this inning. Went a ground out and then 4 walks in a row. Knoth comes set, now delivers 2-2. It's high and outside. Runs the count full once again. 3-ball count on the last 5 hitters here of this half inning. One out. Payoff pitch. Hit in the air. Right behind second base. Shortstop is under it. He'll make the catch. Runners aren't going anywhere, and there's 2 away. So Josiah Hartshorn will get a chance here.
Number 35, Josiah Hartshorn.
2 outs, bases loaded, a 3-1 lead here for the South Bend Cubs. Hartshorn, a .282 hitter on the year, 11 home runs, 50 runs batted in. Knoth delivers. Drops it in for a strike. 82 on the curveball. 2 out, bases loaded here for the Cubs in this bottom of the 4th. One run in, courtesy of 4 straight walks by Josh Knoth. Knoth delivers. This one's hit on in the air, but right at the right fielder, who makes the grab and retires the side. So Knoth able to work around the control problems early on, walked 4 in a row, let a run in, but gets out of it with no further damage. 1 run, no hits, no errors, 3 left. We'll move into the top of the 5th. It's a 3-1 game. South Bend Cubs on top. All right, we're back in the hotel here, and you'll notice I didn't do a pregame graphing recap, and that's because I did record one during the game, but I was too lazy to get my tripod out because it was way down in the bottom of my graphing bag here, and I just didn't feel like getting it out. So I figured, hey, I'll just record while holding it, and no, that ended up very bad. So, yeah. Yeah, of course. So, yeah, so I'm just going to record all of it right here from the hotel. So, yeah, pregame was not particularly great. Yeah, so we went in, we tried to find and do what we could, and we had a decent spot. We got the guys that were, coming out from taking BP over in the cage there and everything. A lot of them really didn't sign a whole lot. I'll kind of get to them as we go through here. But first one we got was actually down the field. We got pitcher Alfredo Romero, who signed a team set card right there. Nice guy, signed there. Got the pitching coaches next. There was Henry Hack and JC Bonilla, each signing 1 card. So then we finally started seeing some of the guys coming out from doing their cuts in the cages there. So we got Dylan Granadillo on his team set card. See a lot of team set cards early on here, you'll see. And then one of you I actually had some regular cards of, and that was Kane Kepley. He signed 2 Bowman and a team set card. You'll see one of the Bowman ones right there. And other than that, that was pretty much among the only guys we got coming out of the cage there. What's his name? Josiah Hartshorn came out, and he actually signed going into the cage, and then they're like, oh, yeah, hey, I got to take my cuts. I'll sign for you coming back out. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. And he gets done, taking his cuts, comes back out, signs for a few, and then the security dick comes over and is like, he's got to go. That's the last one. It's like, excuse me, he's an adult. How about you let him decide when he's done? If he's got the time to sign, then he can sign. If he doesn't, then he can tell us, hey, I got to go, guys. I'll get you later. And I'd understand that. But if you're going to come in there and wave your dick around and be like, he has to go. No, that's not your job to decide, Mr. Security Guy. So, anyways, it was his job to decide, apparently, because, Hartshorn was like, yep, I got to go, and jetted. So, anyways, we did get manager Daniel Wassinger on a card there. Logan Poteet, the starting catcher, came through to go and catch the starters warm up, and so he signed a 6-spot card for me. It was all I had for him, but once again, the 6-spot card's coming in handy. Excuse me. So we went down toward the bullpen there, and a couple guys said, oh yeah, hey, we'll sign for you after we get done throwing, and then they didn't. More on that later. We did at least get him eventually, but JP Wheat was one of the few who did sign, and we got him over. Actually, it was closer to the dugout there that he signed for us, but nonetheless, we got him. And finally, Nazir Moulay said, yeah, hey, after pitcher gets done warming up, I'll come and sign. And true to his word, he did indeed. Got him on the Bowman there and a team set card. And that was it for the pregame. A lot of guys just completely ignored us. Like I said, there are 2 pitchers that were like, oh, yeah, we'll get you afterward. And then they just completely ignored us on the way by. But, yeah, so I was not exactly feeling great after that. But as has normally happened on the last couple trips here, a crappy pregame has begat an excellent postgame. And as you can see by the stack right here, postgame stuff, it did the same thing here tonight. So we went outside after. We're trying to figure out, okay, well, inside, what can we do? Is there anywhere we can really go? And there really wasn't. So we're like, yeah, all right, we'll try outside. We'll see what we can get. And so went over by where the players exit, and fortunately got there early, and Nate Williams came out signing a team set card right there. The rookies app came in handy once again. I was able to get Mason McGuire on a card that I had made through there, as well as Justin Florentino on a card there as well. We got Kenton Egbert, another pitcher on a team set card, came through right after that. Followed by Braden Spears, also on a team set card. Guess what? Team set card for Ethan Flanagan. Team set card again for Christian Olivo. And a team set card for Justin Stransky. So keeping it busy on the team set cards there, which was really, really great. They had among one of the more affordable team sets as well. I think it was $13 for this one. I could have gotten the top prospect set for the Midwest League as well. But they had 2 different editions. They were 11 each, and it's like, nah, I'm not gonna bother with those. So wait around a little while longer. We got Grayson Moore not long after that. He's one of the ones who said, hey, yeah, I'll get you after I do my throwing, and then completely ignored us. So we got him outside. Same thing with Ethan Bell. He ignored us inside. We got him outside, though. Team set card on each of them. Let's see here. Got a few cards I pulled off my board here, and there we go. Okay, so one fun thing. You'll always see Cade Snell and Kane Kepley together, apparently. They throw together on the field. They're both SEC guys, so that's probably part of it. And so they said, yeah, when they walk out, they'll usually come out together, and exactly the same thing happened. Those two both came out together outside, and one of the graphers said, hey, oh, you guys are from Texas? That's cool. Here, have a couple of photos. And so Aaron got one, I got one, and Kane Kepley signed mine. Check that one out. That is freaking awesome right there. So nice sig there on from him there. I said, yeah, put it right in there. He's like, yeah, no problem, and did it right there. So got that. Looks really cool. And then went back, and I was able to get Cade Snell to sign 2 cards of him, team set card and a Bowman. We'll show both of them right there. Big one we were hoping to get, I mentioned Josiah Hartshorn. We missed out on him inside a couple times, and fortunately, though, he came outside, walked by, and signed everything we had, which included 2 of his first Bowman. And he's currently on the game program as well, so put that down as well. He signed that, too, so yeah, super happy to get that one. I mean, that's another one of Cubs' top prospects right there, as is Kepley. I know, or Kepler, yeah. He, Kepler, I think, was what, the number 4 prospect we said? Number 5, okay.
Hartshorn's number 1.
And Hartshorn's number 1, so.
61, I believe, in MLB.
There you go. So, yeah, Hartshorn, number 1 in the Cubs org, number 61 in MLB. Both super great, signed everything. Super happy to get those. So, wait around a little bit while longer, and Angel Cepeda walked out and went the opposite way from where we were going, but stopped and signed for us. So, got him on the 2 first Bowman. What are these? These Mojo?
Yeah,
Mojo refractors, and team set card there as well. Love those Mojo refractors, how those came out. So the website buysportscards.com coming through for me on those refractors there. We got a Michael Carrico as well. He's a catcher, played first base today, signed 2 cards right there. And that about was it, we thought, for the South Bend side. So we went over to where the Wisconsin players were exiting and got there just in time to get Coach Leo Rodriguez. I had 4 copies of this card, and he was like, oh, hey, that's great. Yeah, hey, can I have one of them? And I'm like, absolutely. So I gave him one, and he signed the other 3. So happy to add those in. And then as we were waiting there, we saw Matt Hallback walk by. And so as he went out to his car, he stopped and signed team set card for me there. So there you go. That's how it all ended up. So how many cards is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 autographs here in tonight's game. So yeah, I mean, that's the second best we've had since what was it? Rome was number 1 because I think I had 45 across pregame and postgame in that one. So, yeah, really can't ask for much more. I mean, there's only a couple players we missed here and there for South Bend. And got to meet up with Gabe, as we saw here earlier in the video there. And, yeah, so, I mean, we missed out on Wisconsin, but we're going to be seeing them again here in just a matter of days. This is, what, Saturday? And we're going to be seeing them on Tuesday night. So we got plenty of chances still to get them yet. We're going to see them and Quad Cities. We'll be seeing Quad Cities later in the trip, so it's like if we have to, we can, wait and get Quad Cities later on. Because Quad Cities plays Dayton, and we racked pretty well on Dayton there the other night too. So we've kind of worked this out pretty darn well so far. So hopefully that continues. And yeah, that's on to Beloit next. We're going to go up to Wisconsin tomorrow, get the Beloit Snappers against the Quad City, what?
Number 100 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's game number 100 for Aaron's 100 Stadium that he'll be seeing. So, yeah, going to be seeing, going to get some milestones here shown on the channel as well. And, yeah, I mean, the graphing order has worked out pretty well for us so far. But, yeah, Quad Cities in Beloit tomorrow from up in Wisconsin. Come to you tomorrow afternoon with that. And then a day off going into Michigan's Upper Peninsula. So I'm sure we'll do some, I might try to do some grapher talk or something in the car there and everything. And, yeah, we'll come up with something. Maybe that's when Aaron's going to start rattling off players for me to have to name off teams for. Although that's going to be his day driving, and we'll probably do it while I'm driving. So That might have to come tomorrow when we're on our way to Beloit or something like that. So you better get that list ready there if you don't have it set to go. So yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, Beloit tomorrow. Stay here and we'll have that for you.